I am Lamont at large, and today I am at the Oakwood Cemetery here in Huntsville, Texas. We have three graves right here: Michael, George Williams, Danielle, Marguerite Williams, and Tiffany Marie Williams. They were all brothers and sisters, and they died in a car accident last year on March 29th. They were on their way to their older sister's dance recital, and they were hit from behind by a car and died in an ensuing crash on the freeway. Their mother was driving and she survived, but 4 people died in the accident. Police investigators believe that the person who hit the car from behind, even though he wasn't drunk or on drugs from the onset investigation, they were investigating to see whether he was on his phone at the time of the crash. He killed 4 people. Can you imagine being a mother and you get into a horrible crash and you wake up in a hospital being told that your kids are dead? Yeah, my heart truly breaks for her. This is Peyton Mackenzie Irwin. She was 19 years old at the time of her death. She was the 4th person that was killed in that accident when the family were on their way down to San Antonio. She's buried pretty close by. The 3 Williams children are over there. Got to pay attention while we're driving, folks. When you are behind the wheel and you're either drunk or you're doing drugs or you're not paying attention, you have a 4,000-pound vehicle, and this is what happens when you don't pay attention. You kill people. This is David Romero, July 24th, 1996 to April 16th, 2018. He died a few months short of his 21st birthday. He died in his sleep. On February 12, 2016, Thomas's mother received a call from a state trooper in Arizona telling her that her son had been killed in a car accident. He had went over there to help a friend move some stuff from Arizona back here to Texas. And her first question as she asked the trooper, was he texting while driving? And he told her, yes. We have another distracted driving death here, folks. The trooper gives her the number of the funeral home which is handling Thomas's body. She calls the funeral home to ask where he is, and they tell her he's at the medical examiner's office. She calls the medical examiner office. She says, yes, you guys have my son. His name is Thomas Anthony Klon. The medical examiner tells her, we don't have a body here by the name of Thomas. And she says that the trooper gave me the number to the funeral home, which told me that he was here. They then proceeded to tell her that, well, they had a John Doe that was killed in a car accident, but they don't have a positive identification of him. And now she's wondering, is this all a mistake? Is my son alive? You know, you start going through that. It's different stages of accepting somebody's death. So there's that sliver of hope that she's thinking maybe they got the wrong person. Maybe this is all just a bad mistake. No, but unfortunately, that was Thomas. What happened in the car crash is when he was texting, he exited the freeway, according to crime scene investigators, at around 75 miles an hour. His truck hit an end of a guardrail and went airborne and crashed into a boulder. And the truck caught on fire. There was a witness at the scene who witnessed the crash, and they had tried to put the fire out with the fire extinguisher, and they could hear Thomas here screaming for help, and they were unable to help them. And by the time the fire department comes out in the ambulance, Thomas had already burned to death in the car accident. And it's because of what happened in the accident that they couldn't give a positive ID of the person because he was burned beyond recognition. Texting and driving, guys. I've said it so many times now, I don't even know how to say it anymore. If the mother ever watches this video, I read your article online, and it truly broke my heart for you. And I do a lot of traveling, and one thing that I do is when I go to cemeteries, I always refill bird feeders. So I refilled this bird feeder, and every time I come through Huntsville for the rest of my life, I will always come back and refill his bird feeder. So rest in peace to Thomas, and my condolences to his family. Veronica Lee Anzaldua, December 3rd, 1978 to August 21st, 2002. Veronica died in an automobile accident outside of Giddings, Texas. And I hope that the family will be able to come out here and write up this monument right here. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but the family of whoever plot that you purchase, you are the owner of the property, and so it's up to not the cemetery but to the family members to write the grave. And I wish I could pick that up. That stone probably weighs about 200 pounds, if not more, and I wish I can somehow pick that up and just do it myself. But maybe one day, who knows, maybe one day I'll be a millionaire and I could afford the equipment, or I would be able to afford to call somebody to come here and fix that, because I don't like that. Linda Jean Craig, November 18th, 1947 to May 29th, 1964. Our beloved Linda. And there's still flowers here, so even 55 years or so after her death, there's still flowers here. She was riding in a car and was hit by a drunk driver. In case you did not see my video, this is the unknown white female. Died November 1st, 1980. Her case has garnered a lot of attention. She was found dead on the side of the I-45 in the Sam Houston National Forest area. On that date, she was murdered, and 40 years later, nobody knows her identity. No family has called or came in to claim her. And if you want to see the video that I did, the link will be in the description box below. This here's the Bruce brothers' grave. This is Reeves and Harry Bruce. They're buried alongside their brother, Dixon Bruce. And both Harry and Reeves were killed in World War II. Reeves was flying a transport plane and had about 8 Marines on board. He was flying over New Guinea just above the tree line, and the plane crashed into the jungle, and all those aboard were killed. And Harry, he was a fighter pilot, and he died. His plane crashed over Germany just 2 weeks before the war ended. And both brothers were honored. The city council voted to change the name of Huntsville Municipal Airport to the Bruce Brothers / Huntsville Municipal Airport. So thank you for your service, gentlemen. If it wasn't for young adults like you in the 30s, 40s, and beyond, I would not be born. I can tell you that. And many of us would probably be speaking German and not even be around. And I don't know if any of you really realize that. Can you imagine? In World War II, Germany had just developed a rocket engine. If we were at least either a month behind in terms of gaining ground and chasing them out and obliterating the German Empire, and a combination of that and Germany not turning its back on Russia, this would be a terribly different planet. And I think that many of us take that for granted. I am currently in the old section of the Oakwood Cemetery here in Huntsville, Texas. I'll probably vlog this cemetery another day. I got to start making tracks towards Dallas. A lot of history in this cemetery. The father of Texas himself, Sam Houston, is buried here. So I'll make sure that I'll come back and do a video just about this section of the cemetery. Oakwood is 3 different sections that, combines to one big cemetery. Anyways, I gotta get out of here. Thanks for watching my vlog. Live, but not live, but still live by the grace of God. I am Lamont at large. On to the next town. I'll see you there. Have a good day, guys. Peace out.